Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Football Manager 2024 with the London Greens. So today we continue on where we left off in the last episode, which is trying to sell players that we don't think we need next season and trying to win matches in an attempt to, well, more or less, keep our current position in the table, which is looking okay. Okay, we don't have anyone on a heavy match load either, so that's really, really good. Any changes I want to make? I'm not sure, really. No, I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. Yeah, Howard's going to go in there again. Everyone looks happy with the team that we've selected. Everyone looks good. Yeah, so trying to thin down the squad a little bit as we go into the new season, but also trying to make sure we win the games currently. And obviously selling a lot of players does affect squad harmony a little bit. But for the most part, the players who are in this starting 11, they are very much safe and not going anywhere. And we will actually have to start renewing contracts very soon. Back post, no! And trying to make sure that anyone we do renew those contracts for, we're paying like a fair price, a fair bit of money for. Howard over the bar. And with that will be kind of a very sensible look at our wages and our current contracts and stuff like that. Because with the selling of players, obviously we have freed up wages, but we don't have a complete squad. The squad isn't done yet. It's not fully built yet. There are still players in the shortlist and elsewhere that we want to try and sign and we want to bring into the club, but that is going to cost money, so it's going to be a bit of a balancing act. But today, let's focus on the game that we've got, the team we're playing with. We've got Withers in goal. He's been in goal from the very beginning. Frith and Abdullah are the wingbacks. Takeda with the cross in. Doesn't go, but Frith picks it up out to Abdullah, goes down the left-hand side and finds Howard, who finds the back of the net. Abdullah with another assist. Well done. And Holcroft and Kolodinsky are the starting centre-backs. Ruben Mason is a solid player and is in the plans for the next season, but he is not playing this game. He'll probably play the next one, however. Good finish. And we've then got Olafsson back in that DM position. Of course, his work permit situation is a weird one. We've extended his contract, but he will have to probably go out on loan because his work permit will run out. Kolodinsky on the ball, shoots it just over. And then you've got Hillier and Howard. Hillier looks like he's been a really good signing for us. I'm quite happy with him. But of course, that's not to say that he's not also a player that we need to work on with, for example, here we go. Martin Howard doesn't have the work rate. Hillier does have the non-negotiables, but we also need to get him working on his tackling or maybe even working on his passing and things like that. But again, all of that kind of stuff I will be focusing on between the seasons, and I will do maybe a live stream or maybe just a really long episode where I try and deal with those individual parts of the game before we go into a new season. Howard's lost that ball. And now we're on the defensive. Over the bar, no dramas. Okay, good. Takeda's playing a 7.1. You know what I'm going to do? Because of so many shots off target, I'm going to put in the work the ball into the box idea. We're also on 70%, which just shows how dominant we are being. Jones on a yellow card now. We're going to go on attacking. Jones has got that yellow card, but it's not showing that he has it. There it is. And there it is. Okay, so it is showing it. You might not even be able to see that. It's behind my subscriber count and whatnot. But Jones does have a yellow card. Olafsson into Jones, who shoots it. It's blocked. Howard Over the bar again. What's Howard shooting like? Because first touch is great, finishing is poor. Maybe we need to work on that as well. Yellow card, who's that for? That's for one of the Camberley players. That's not us, that's fine. Okay, that's good play. We're kind of like really focused on building up from the back here. And now we'll have an opportunity because Jones can dribble. Yeah, good. Howard, again, getting that opportunity and putting it past the post is frustrating because he's had a lot of chances. Obviously, he's put one in, but he could have put three in. So maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea to sub him out for a slightly better finisher. Chadwick isn't it. Glover is. Glover could do it. Let's see. No, go. What was the role? AP attack. Okay. Let's see if Glover can do it. I mean, momentum is fully with us, and I'm glad that we're winning, but 12 shots, of which only 2 are on target, is pretty weak. Here, Gathers Jones shoots. Well saved. That might have been on target, not sure. Glover regathers and we reset. Kolodinsky, Holcroft into Frith. Hillier. Goes down the right. We'll have to try and look for the pass. Finds Takeda, who hits the bar. That's interesting from Hillier. He doesn't seem like the player we want to be running down the wing and trying to cross it in like that. But that was good play. Guys, we've got to hit the target more. We really do. It's only 1-0. We've got to hit the target more. Maybe this is genuinely just something you have to deal with if you only go for one striker. And therefore you're relying on just more midfielders or players with, you would expect, a little bit less on the old finishing stat. Oh, well done, Jones. But then got past his man and decided, I'm going to turn back. Glover, at least Glover hit the target. There we go. Howard would have sent it over the bar. Glover at least hit the target. And that's gone over again. Oh my goodness. "17 shots, 4 on top." I mean, it's a green wall of momentum at the minute. Frith, play it forward. Good, Takeda, Glover, go all the way out. Jones is there, find Takeda, or shoot it. He does shoot it. We've hit the bar again. What on earth? Why does it keep happening? Okay, Glover can go out on the left. Jones will swap out. We'll bring Chadwick in there. We've still got Woodrow to bring on at some point, but I don't want to bring him on until we're 2-0 up. And that's if we can get 2-0 up. Oh, all the way back to the goalie. Wow. If that's onside, good, it's not. I was going to say, if that's like how we get undone in this game, I'll be fuming. All right, I'm going to move us down to positive again. Another yellow card, and time is almost up, so it's just the last play now. Can we make it 2-0 at the end? Obviously, Woodrow would have loved to come on and get some more minutes, but it is what it is. It's a corner. Okay, another corner. Just to wrap this up, another corner. Abdullah's playing with a 7.9. Okay, we don't even get the corner. Fine. Just completely dominant, and yet only 1-0. 20 shots. You gotta be joking me. You gotta be. We've got to be better than that. Is what it is. Okay, so we've got about a week until we... I think it's a week until the transfer deadline day. So we've got to try and get some more deals done if we're looking to make some actual transfer budget cash. Which obviously we're not expecting to be making a lot anyway. Windsor got the win, so they are kind of running away with this. 5 games to go. We're only 4 points up on Reading YMCA, who did lose to Bryden. So there's just so many teams in with a shout here. We've got to make sure we stay at the top of this. Offer for Charles, that's good. We just low-key affair, yeah, because we missed so many. Okay, Curran is set to go at the end of his contract. Okay, so that's a bit of an odd one. Why not just go now? Like, there's no money involved. Just go now. Right, 6th. Oh, my word. We're playing Hamworth Villa, who are in 4th. Oh, okay. We've got to win this one. We've got to try and win this one. Push them down. Get 3 points off of the team right behind us. That would be big. That would be really big. Okay, that transfer window is right next to us. Really not long to go. It's like everything coming together all at once here at the end of the season, and we just need to get this one over the line. I'm not selling Withers. Taggart's fine, because that's another player I'm looking to get rid of. And here we go. Offers are coming in. There we go. So, offers for Taggart, offers for Yaboa, offers for Denny. No offers for 5 players. Oof. I mean, I feel like I have... Okay, again, there's no money involved, so we're just going to accept these deals. Where are the other ones? Oh, they're down here. Matthew Taggart, yeah. 4 offers, no money involved, yeah. But as soon as there is money involved, I'm fairly certain that's when the deals went through quickly. So I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, I mean, that's good progress. But determination of 1 is just like, just awful. Determination, what? Like, how could. Makes no sense. At least to me. Makes no sense to me. Right, 3 days to go. 3 days to go. Can we do this? What can we do? What can we do? Let me take my hat off. Yeah, I'm trying to get some deals done. Absolutely. $32 deals. Okay, there we go. Maybe that'll tell Tominori Takeda that I am looking for a right back, but he might be like, whatever. No offers. Cloughlin doesn't want to leave. What are you saying? He does have nice, good physicals, but non-negotiables. What about the non-negotiables? Got good stats. He does actually have good stats. Interesting. Set for release. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick. And anyone who I've listed or whatever. There's transfers arranged. There's players under bid. They should disappear. I don't know. They should. Transfer window's almost done. Oh, Kodak versus Burnham. 1-1. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Windsor have secured a playoff. Okay. So, this is what we need. We need to win this next game, and like at some point we will get the message that says London Green's secure playoff spot. That's what we need, and we need that as soon as possible. Because then as soon as we've got that, the pressure's off. You know, we're not going to win the league, but we need a playoff spot. And if we can get into the playoffs, even if we don't get promotion, which we'll have to play well in those games in order to get promotion, we have to finish our chances. What we might do is add a second striker in this next game. Or at least put Takeda in as a cam and put a striker in front of him. Because I want Takeda on the pitch. That's definite. I want him on the pitch. But who do I want up top if it's not him? Okay, so I hopped out because I had a feeling it was going to... I had a feeling it was going to take a little bit longer to get into the... to get out of the transfer deadline day, and it was actually the case. So what? Nope. Matt's only set to make that transfer. That will go through on 2nd of May. And also, Andre Charles makes that transfer. There we go. So some deals are finally going through, which is good. Yeboah also is set to go through. Alex Yeboah, who does have some decent stats, but his non-negotiables are boo. So off he goes. And ultimately, we want to be making sure the players who are with us are, you know, the players who have those stats that we like, really. That's it. So, Ben Smith will go. Good. All right. All the deals coming through now. People are applying quickly. They're making deals, wheeling and dealing as we get towards this Hanworth game. And our squad size is going to get significantly shorter, smaller. There we go. I forgot when we did that. Tony Gilligan, that was a big old... Ronnie Denny wants to stay. Well, you can't. Okay. No. Okay, so anyone with a transfer who is actually confirmed. What's that? Waiting on promise. Yeah, okay, fine. Anyone with a transfer that is confirmed, there are a few. You guys can go down to the reserves. Are there not more? Some of those deals being done at very odd, very different times. Okay, we've got. Yeah, I mean, we actually did make a load of deals. So where's Kai Andrews now? Is he gone? I mean, look at that. He's on significantly more money now as well. So, like, surely it's a good thing for him. Same for Ronnie. Would be a practical signing. Yeah, but now that they know what the money they can get, they're not going to come back, are they? I mean, why would they? It does make sense. And there's Lewis Jackson. Did we wait. Did we get rid of Lewis Jackson? Where is he? There he is. He is on the transfer list. Let's try and get like at least 3K for him. It would have to be very, very quickly. Nope, it's done. Okay. But that's fine. Look, anyone who's got that contract running out, we will just set for release. And we're going to have to make some decisions about who we're going to keep. Because obviously at the end of the contracts, you get the message that says contract is out, but we'll go on a month by month until you give them another contract or a set date or whatever. But there will be players who are like, oh, there's month by month. And I'll just be like, au revoir. See you later. I'm not sure I need you. And then that'll free up a lot of wages. Speaking of wages, I want to actually check what our wages are looking like as we get to this Hanworth Villa game. But again, I think this is going to take a hot minute. Okay, we're very close to this game now. Everything is... Oh, there we go. Team meeting. Okay. Let's go. We've got a very good chance. And a win would be very good for that. I mean, mostly positives. There's only literally like a couple who are like, I'm not sure, boss, or whatever, but a lot of positives. Okay, so I'm going to sort by appearances right now, and then anyone who's just straight up not making appearances, you guys, well, except for Sam, you guys go into the reserves. Anyone who's made like one appearance, sort by average rating as well, I suppose. You guys could also go. Anyone who's on loan, yeah, just get out of here. Have you already been set for release? I don't even know. I don't even know, honestly. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. Okay, so that's 7 players. You go down into the reserves. Barnes has only made appearances off the bench, to be fair to him. Yeah, oh, that's why I made 1 appearance. Sprawley's playing well where he is. Fair enough. Okay. Who are these? These are they players? Oh, and Lewis Jackson, of course. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. as to just organizing the team a little bit. But we've got to do more than that. We've got to keep going and just keep trying to like shift off some of the players who we're not using. I remember seasons we've gone by, and like season I don't remember when, like maybe 7 or 10 or whatever, and we just had like so many um players in our squad, like 40, 50 players total. It's just too many. And imagine trying to rotate that and give everyone the game time they want. Like, we're getting to a point now where the contracts and the wages and the competitions that we're in, where we need to have a bit more structure to our teams and a bit more structure to like who's playing this game and blah blah blah. And that's just something we're gonna have to do. Okay, so we want to see what Hanworth Villa, what kind of play they go with. When it loads, there we go. Barnes is happy. More time to keep the promise. Yeah, I want to put you on loan. That'd be great, but you are listed for loan, so what do you want me to do? You are listed for loan. You are going out on loan at some point, I'm sure. Okay, let's go data hub and just quickly see. So they play with a wing play style. They play slightly more cautious at home. Are we away? We are away, so they're going to play with some caution. Okay, interesting. It might play into our hands to play even more attacking then, potentially. 2-1 over Averley means that it's on goal difference. It's on goal difference for the under-18s. Wowza. And a lot of these guys are, they've only just been brought in as well. They've only just been brought in. So anyone in the reserves who's actually able to play in the under-18s may as well. In fact, they're unavailable because they're out on loan, but anyone else can play. So do a quick pick and see what you get. And I mean, that's super interesting. Yeah, fair enough. All right, cool. Jack McKay out on loan at the minute, of course. Would be good to sell him. It would be. It would be good to sell him. Okay, let's quickly just go into that tactic. I want to move Takeda down and play with 2 midfielders rather than 3 and see if that does do us any favors. So Takeda goes down here and then moves up. Hilliard's still there. You play as that kind of almost a shadow striker, so to speak. And then Howard comes out for who? That's a question, isn't it? That is a question. Seems like the only option really is Charlie Woodrow, so I'm going to let him do that. And let's go. And we are going to start on attacking. If they're going to start looking cautious or, acting cautious or whatever, we're going to come out swinging. You best believe it. 1-0 in the last game. It should have been far more. They're on a 3-game winning streak and a 4-game unbeaten streak. We've got Woodrow on the pitch for more minutes. We've got Takeda just behind him. Let's see what we can do. Oh, but Cooper, why would you stop there? Like he'd made the turn, like made the really good touch and go. Decided to hold back. Wow, they're giving away fouls already. They're giving away 3 and a yellow card in 7 minutes. Oh. It's a good effort from Kolodinsky there, of all players. Hillier out wide. Cooper goes up the right-hand side. Being marshalled. Woodrow jumps, won't go. Jones regathers. You've got a pass on the... You did have a pass on the wing. Takeda makes a check. Oh, Woodrow! Woodrow's going to get there! Come on! Once again, Luke Jones putting in the effort to win the ball high up the pitch. He's done that multiple times over the course of this season, not just in this game. He's done that in other games as well. Look at this. I mean, Takeda puts in the tackle, but Jones is there. Has the whereabouts, you know, to go, there's my pass. And Woodrow puts it into an empty net. And that is really, really good. That's pressure. All right, I'm going to bring it back. Oh, look at that. Bryden got back to 1-1 and then conceded again. Takeda throws it in. Olafsson regathers. And now we're just on the attack. Kolodinsky, Hillier. It's okay, it's been given as a corner, but it looked like it came off like 2 or 3 different players there on the way out. Cooper whips it in. Who's going to jump? Who's going to get there? Olafsson does. It hits the bar. No, it's been saved. Again, we go for that near post. That's what we go for. Well, I say near post, not like the edge of the 6-yard box. I do mean, you know, the actual front post. Windsor are winning, Kodak are winning, we are winning. Of course, we are winning against the team that we need to be winning against. Let's get the league table live here. Winning this game takes us to 62 and 5 points clear of the teams around us. It doesn't guarantee anything, really. And I do remember saying I was looking for 10 points out of the last 6 games. We get this win, that's 6 of that 10 already. And then I'm looking for 4 from 4. Very doable. Oh, well done, Abdullah. Well done, Olafsson. It's a good ball. It's a good shot. It was from distance. Oh, Kodak a 3-1. All right, we've made it through. Well done. Okay, I'm going to revert now to... There we go. And I'm going to bring Stefan Clark on as well, because Stefan Clark's been an incredibly loyal kind of servant to the club. Doesn't really start, because that's just not the role that I use him for. But he should get minutes when he's earned it, you know? He's earned it this season. He's definitely earned it. Takeda. Giving the ball away cheaply. No. None of that, please. Why are we... out of position here? There we go. That's the way it should be. Chadwick and Takeda were in the wrong positions there. That might be why. Okay, the go-to shape change that we tend to make. Stepping up with the line engagement a little bit, lowering the directness a little bit. And Kolodinsky's headed that over the bar from about 6 yards. Wow, Kodak 5-1 up in their match. They're really trying to catch Windsor. Burnham have suddenly jumped above Hanworth. Is that because they scored, or is that I don't know. We might actually expect Hanworth to step it up in a second, but oh, over the bar again, Takeda. 6.4 now, missing the target there. 6.4, that is pretty bad, to be honest. We got anyone who can step... Oh, we got Cooper could step up there, and then Glover goes out in the wide. That's all of our changes made, but come on, 6.4 is... That's rough. That means you are not playing well. Not long to go. Oh no. So it was because Burnham were winning, but Ottershaw have got the goal back, which means that Burnham now drop back out of the playoff spots, which is kind of surprising, I guess. Hamworth Villa still where they are. We are 5 points out. We're kind of just sitting there on our own, in third place. You know, we're not really able to catch Kodak and Windsor. They're too good. They're too solid. They're too consistent. And the flip side of that is we beat the teams around us or below us, and we just open up the gap. So it does feel like we're almost on our own out there. Frith out to Olafsson. Have a go. He does. It's well saved. Kolodinsky back to Cooper, back into the back post. No one goes. It's a free kick because Cooper hadn't moved himself back on side. Frustratingly enough. And very little time to go now. Okay, we've played it long and just booted it clear. Now Hanworth Villa are moving forward. Olafsson regathers. Well done. Chadwick gives it away. See it? What? Why? Why would you even touch that? Just absolutely see it go. Kolodinsky clears. Throw in. 90 seconds to go. Oh, wow. All right, time is up. It will just be one more set defensively. And there it is. Well done. Okay, so two games, two very different games for us there. A game against a lower team in the division that we managed to kind of not score as many goals as we wanted to. And then a game against a team right next to us in the table where we get a 1-0 by going a little bit more attacking, throwing that extra striker-ish up there, getting the 1-0 with a high press, and then just kind of like reverting back a little bit and seeing out the rest of the game. You know, we still did have chances, which is true. You know, we did have shots and hit the bar, I think, as well. And obviously Takeda was having a bad day, so if he's misfiring, yeah, we're probably going to struggle to score. But the key has got to be that we've managed to get ourselves a good gap there on the others. Smalley, did he score? Oh, no, he didn't really play that much. He played 4 minutes. Kodak secure. There we go. They secure their... Wow, look at that. Holyport won it, and that's so crazy. They've actually won this division, then come back down, and now they're not really a team that I would be, very much worried about at the end of this season, which is so interesting. Just it is weird. Okay, 6 days until the Cray Valley game, but that is it from me today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. I do hope you kind of understand where I'm getting at with kind of trying to slim the squad down, get rid of players who just are not in the plans as much, and ongoing focus update. That's fine. We just don't get a lot of suggestions out of that anyway. We should be happy. We were only a little bit better, but we got the 1-0. I would say we were more than just a little bit better. And once we had that goal, we could have had more, but we didn't. So yeah, I guess it's somewhat fair. But there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. We've only got 4 games to go. And like I say, if we genuinely, I think, maybe win one more game and get like a draw in the other one, I think that would actually be enough to get us a playoff spot before the season's done. You know, we wouldn't have to leave it to the last day or something like that, which would be very nice. Thank you for watching. Until next time.